There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Legends of Football. Unfortunately, we had another player have to leave us. So I will be closing down any further applicants to join, so it'll be just the four of them. If Ghost decides to leave, then it'll be the three of them. And oh well. Good luck to the players.
At that point, I think we'd be closing down the stream for it. And let's just have a home private session. That way you can play any songs you want or pictures.
Yeah, with all depends on how people will feel, how Redwall will go away permanently with just 3 players. I mean, I'll be able to focus on your backstories more, but, all depends on how the viewers feel, like where did Redwall go, blah, blah, blah.
Well, if they comment, I would know, but half the time they don't.
Yep, people never seem to comment. Hey, if you like Redwall, please comment down below. That excludes you, Opolis.
Yeah, I always make a comment on one of those videos.
I appreciate every comment. I can't help it. I read through them all.
I feel special.
Unfortunately, Melvina will no longer be joining us due to the fact that she has a lot going on with work and scheduling and all that good stuff. But she will, since she was such a good player, she'll stay as an NPC. She'll go do her own personal thing. She will be gone, but not forgotten. Anyone remember where we were at last time? Oh, yeah.
I do.
There. Never mind.
I was going to say, you have the review?
Yeah, sorry, I lost my brain for a second there, but I found it again. It was lost
I just
and
remember
found.
we left off on one heck of a cliffhanger for my poor character.
Yep, and last time we left our heroes, there was quite the finding out for quite a number of characters. Sunflower, you had a vision sorts, as well as Vince and Opolis. Vince, you had a vision of yourself as you don't know what it was, but it was very blurry. But you can assume that it was about your mother, your true mother.
Oh yeah, he had the blurry version and I had the clear one.
Sunflower, you were given a vision by a very young spirit version of Methuselah, who provided you with the origins of your brother Vince and possible hope for the future. And Opolis trying to rack her brain around her current memory that came back due to a vision, was delved into further visions because of that. And she found out some information about a certain rat that she may or may not have a crush on. We don't know.
Shut up.
The torture begins.
I believe we left off on
and
that.
we did leave off on her saying Clooney, and that's where we ended the session.
Well,
or Clovis.
No.
Actual name.
Apollos runs out and is a few feet away from him and whispers just loud enough for him to hear. Clovis?
Yep. Anywho, Farewell.
Okay, Mr. Cat. Okay.
I learned that from Pussy Boots from Shrek. Anyway. Yep, quite the cliffhanger we left off on. To make the suffering a little bit longer, let's start out with Sunflower and Vince.
All right, Vince is just in a pondering mood because, he's just like, what the heck just happened? Is that my mother? What's going on? I'm doing the who, what, when, where, how, why.
Well, if I remember right, I got up after the dream, had some food, and I was going to go rush to said library to go find that secret box or thing that he left me behind. Oh, hi, Ghost.
Yo, what's up? Sorry I was late.
Or just explain what...
You're not the only one who's late.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Now, I want you to take responsibility and marry my daughter.
What?
Whoa, hold on a sec.
Apollos, what did you do?
I am not having Dairy Queen marry our daughter.
I only have so many love interests in this story.
So, Vince, may I get a perception check from you?
Percepzione, okay. Come on, roll 20. Character sheet. And perception.
Perception. Hence, while you are pondering on the vision that you received, your ears. Actually, can I get another perception check, please? Just out of curiosity. It is based on ears, so you believe you have advantage on hearing.
Thing that's only if you're a specific type of fox.
I could have swore that you were that type of fox.
No, that was the little small one.
That was our fennec fox.
Okay. Even the dungeon master's wrong sometimes. Anyway,
Just take it as sunflower biz, good hearing off.
Vince, you are pondering, trying to figure out what that vision was. You're going over the blurriness of everything. Just not pleased at the fact that everything was blurry. And you're abruptly hear noise just outside the walls, right in front of the gates. It's pretty early in the morning. I'd say about maybe right now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. So the morning frost is still on the ground, and you hear a faint knocking at the gates.
I'm guessing I'm the only one awake, so I'm the only one who could probably open the door, right?
You're the only one who is hearing this. I made a perception check for everyone else that was watching the walls, and they can't see or hear anything.
Well, my character will
I
go
had to
to
give
the-
them disadvantage because there's currently fog on the ground.
Well,
Really
I go to
doesn't
the
help.
door and I go see what's going on.
You go to the what?
The door and see what's going on.
Okay.
He'll get
Are you
tumble
right
skulls.
now currently asleep? Currently, you're gnawing on your pillow just a little bit because you're currently dreaming of a giant plate of roasted salmon. It's like the size of a whale for us normal people. That's how big it is in your dream. A little looking thing that the Redwallers have actually just installed. Like, this is brand new. And you look outside, just slide it open. You look outside with your eyes, and you see what looks to be 2 squirrels standing outside of the walls.
What's your business in Redwall?
Hello. Sorry to disturb you so early, but we are here to see our daughter.
All right. Give me a sec to open the door. Chikunk. And then door opens.
2 scrolls walk in, start heading for the abbey door. Sunflower, you were saying you were doing what?
I was going to go to that secret location that brother told me in my dream. He said he had a stash.
Yep.
I can't tell you what because you didn't tell me last time, so.
Yeah, I am a butt like that. He said there was something he wished to give you.
So yeah, she ate and started to go up there to find it.
You go into his study. You start searching for the specific floorboard he specified. You push against it, it lifts up with no problem. And as it slides back, you can see a object wrapped in some sort of very old wheat cress leather. Take it out, dust it off, unfold it. And what you're currently looking at is something you probably were expecting and also not expecting from Brother Methuselah. It is what looks to be a large book and very old, very big. It's so old, it's one of those books to where all the pages are uneven because they were actually stuck in manually as they went along.
Oh.
You open it up, dust falls off. You see, like, pages have been also glued into parts of it. Other pages are, like, lopsided, notes, all sorts of things. It's just everywhere.
It's a librarian's nightmare.
You see one of the pages has been marked in particular, and you turn to it, and it's a chapter of the book that says Fight with Widow.
Huh?
Yes. It's titled My Fight with Widow.
Okay, I'll start sitting there and reading.
It reads of a first-hand account of his several encounters with the giant arachnid known as Widow. It described on how he would get away from her, how he tricked her several times, and how he wounded her. One of the tricks literally says, all I did was I said, "Look! A fat, juicy caterpillar!" And she looked, and I ran.
At this point, she kind of covers her face like, really? Does this look handwritten?
Oh, yes, it's very handwritten. Everything in this book is handwritten. It's in a very beautiful cursive. Very beautiful cursive. Everything in this world, I hate to tell you this, Sunflower, is handwritten.
Oh, I know.
There's no printing presses
I
here.
am really meant to say, does it look like all the same handwriting?
Yes.
Okay, there
all
we
of
go.
it. All of it. Every single part.
It's a good strategy, but
you're
there's
just
no
reading this.
bugs
You're like,
during the
oh my
winter
gosh, I
time."
can't believe that worked. Seriously, I can't believe that worked. What the heck is going on? I can't believe that worked. And he's like, I finally found her two true weak. One, her skin seems very vulnerable to sunlight. As I saw her catch fire by simply putting one of her limbs into the sunlight.
That we know about.
And also, she doesn't like the cold. She goes into a deep hibernation whenever it's really cold. She hates the cold. And
I'll
that's what I use to my advantage.
jump up, run to the window, see if it's still cold out.
There is frost on the ground.
Good. And then I groan
see
at my pain because I got up too fast.
Yep. You do see a few snowflakes starting to fall. So you know it's going to be a very cold day.
Oh, still sore. Okay.
He says that at one point he tricked her into having a contest of knowledge so he could test out one of his theories. And it just so happened that she stayed in one place for so long that one of her limbs froze and tore off.
Do I remember if
Had to run extra fast from that.
Do I remember if she has all her limbs last time?
Give me an intelligence roll for that.
Okay, because I was up close and personal with her.
I know, but I just need a general intelligence check. See whether or not.
All right. Stray intelligence.
You do remember that she only had 7 legs instead of the 8.
Okay. So she can't.
In fact, the one that was missing from what you were seeing, it was an old wound, very old, that looked deeply infected for a long time, but then just simply grew over, and it just never grew back.
Okay.
And as you continue reading, he was like, when she was chasing me down, I intentionally led her through near Worry. I had some leftover snake venom and I managed to prick her little wound with it. Came very quickly infected. Apparently, this widow is not completely immune to poison, as long as the poison itself is stronger than her own.
I slowly pull
Snakes
out
are the key.
It
reads.
Okay. So my 3-step poison won't work on her.
Oh, that will work.
Even though it was made from her poison?
Sunflower, I hate to break it to you, but the only person it would most likely not work on is Asmodeus.
Okay.
Other creatures without a fudging doubt.
Okay. I had a really good roll then.
Yeah. And all because your brother interrupted you while you were making potions.
It used 21 sacks of poison, so yes.
And the problem is, from what I remember in the canon, you don't remember what you entirely put into the poison itself.
No.
So you can't replicate this.
No, she was just frustrated, contemplating, and that was it. It went blank. Right. It's kind of like when you go into a car and you go into auto drive.
Right.
You know when you started and you know when you finish, but you don't remember in between.
You mean autopilot?
Yeah, That's the word.
Didn't know there was an auto drive function.
Mean
Anyway.
cruise control?
Well, technically, there are cars
okay.
like that.
Cruise control would technically also work because that way you. Anyway, that's off subject. Let's get to the other person as you can read, Paulus. We're back at this view confronting Clooney. His eyes go wide.
I'm scared.
And that's where we're gonna. I'm kidding.
No!
That would be so cruel of me.
Oh my gosh.
Let's continue to put it off so that she's like, ah!
Alright, it's Ghost's turn now.
No,
What?
no. I haven't started with Hope. Pause. So and his eyes go wide. He steps 2 steps closer.
Apollos realizes her mistake and should have just waited until, shit.
You're that funny.
Yeah. Also blushes at the fact that past Clooney called past Apollos cute. I had a memory.
He reaches for you slowly. Both hands almost in position of your neck.
Closes my eyes. Like, oh shit, I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
And then abruptly, you are enveloped with the feel of her against yours.
Huh?
As your face, you open up your eyes as Clooney has fully embraced you.
Ow! Oh my
Jesus
gosh! Girl,
I'm sorry.
does Apollo scream like that?
No, that's Rosie, not Apollos. I head back.
As you hear his normally strong demeanor, you hear him whisper in your ear, I thought you were dead.
Oh shit, I don't know how to react to this. How would Apollos react to this?
As he's continuing to hug him, you feel something land on top of your head. As your first feels a little bit wet coming from that, you look up and he gave you a kiss on the top of the head.
Breathe, girl, breathe.
I'm breathing.
So the intro scene now comes in and you hear kiss, kiss, fall in love.
Did it.
Honestly.
Oh,
As
gosh.
as you feel his arms are slightly trembling. As he quickly corrects himself, he goes, well, it's as you see his patrol pass by, he was like, good to see you again.
Apollos is for his beet red now. It's just like a.
It's a peach color.
Yeah.
You hear a distant, very distant with your ears. Oh my god!
Huh?
As you just see, little Peach is just in one of the windows, just staring down at you as this is happening, bouncing up and down.
Peach, be careful up there. You might fall.
You just hear very distant.
Insert Rosie scream.
Well, as his patrol continues on, as soon as they're out of earshot, he turns to you. He gets almost nose to nose distance to you.
I feel a shudder.
Now that I found you again, I'm not letting you go.
Huh?
I'm not risking your life once again. I'm not going to let you out of my sight without my protection. He proceeds to write a quick two sentences on a scrap of paper. Like, Aka! His most faithful one just runs up. Yes, sir. Deliver this. This has the seal. Do it. Yes, sir. Off.
Well, what do I call you now?
Only when we're alone can you call me Clovis.
Okay, but...
Oh my.
Shut up! This is a historical day right here.
Uh-huh.
As he proceeds to walk you with his giant paw against your back towards Redwall. He walks you to the entrance, opens up the doors, double checks all sides, gives you a quick hug and a smooch on top of the head, and leaves.
Vince sees.
That is true, Vince is
Vince,
right
you're
there.
not there.
Well, I was right by the door, remember?
You were.
Yeah, he was.
Can I get a perception check?
All right. Do not screw me. Do not screw me. Do not screw me. Do
There
not screw me.
is a lot of fog. I did say there was fog on the ground, so I would have to say they are a bit obscured, so you will not have any advantage. I'd say it'd be fair. Still early in the morning, fog. Okay, it should be a disadvantage, but
Even with disadvantage, come on. That is not going to work.
let me see.
Damn it.
Let me double check.
Well, it depends on how hidden you want to be.
Vince, you do see Clooney open up the gate, see him lead in Opolis, then he sort of covers himself from the opening of Redwall and he leans down to do something. Can't quite see what he does, but you swear your fox ears pick up a smooch. It might be your figment of your imagination or the fact that his feet are slopping up like the mud around him. It might be that too. You can't honestly tell, but your brain also is like, maybe. Ghost.
Mhm.
You're dreaming of a giant salmon that you're eating. As you're dreaming this, you're just enjoying this giant meal, lovely meal, when all of a sudden it's surrounded by mashed potatoes in a lake of gravy.
It's a little bit.
It's just
too
a
much.
very delicious dream.
Am I about to drown in food?
No, but you are currently eating your heart out. All of a sudden, you're like sleeping, you're like, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you realize that you are currently gnawing on what looks to be a large candied apple.
Candy apple?
Candied apple.
Where did this come from?
You look at it and you're currently sitting in a barrel full of candied apples.
Uh-oh.
You're not in your room anymore.
Somebody
You're
just-
currently in the storage shed of the kitchens.
Uh-oh.
You're wondering how the heck you got in there when it's under lock and key.
That is true. I do not recall falling asleep here.
While you're pondering this, you just continue eating the apple.
Is the door to the entrance to this place open?
Interestingly enough, it's only ajar.
I open the door to see what's outside.
It's snowing. You see that you have sleepwalked all the way from your room to this place, which is about 30 feet away.
What else is around me?
A lot of trees. About it. Inside the place, you do see what looks to be a keg of some kind.
I look around to make sure no one's around.
No one is around.
I walk over to the keg and open it.
There, you open it, and you are now. You all of a sudden, whoosh, as all the alcohol that was stored within the keg proceeds to soak you to the bone and all over your fur.
Oh.
As if you had inspected the barrel itself, it was turned on its side and had a spigot. But you just said open the damn thing. So I went
did
with
not
it.
know that was the case. Oh, well.
He was so excited.
But you lick your chaps and very delicious like alcohol. Like you're surprised on how much it tastes like adventure on the sea. Like this
What a
is
waste.
a very good grog.
All right. I look to the direction of where the abbey is.
I look towards it.
I start walking forward. Hope
Okay.
to make it to the, how do you call it? The mess hall.
As you make your way towards it, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw,
I'm guessing it's because of the cold.
and the fact that you're soaked.
Yeah, I assumed as much.
By the time you enter into the mess hall, you can't really move your legs like you were. You more are like waddling like a penguin, as most of your fur has frozen.
All right. Who is the first person I see?
Brother Hugo.
Brother Hugo.
Brother Hugo, cook.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Oh, looks like someone had a little fun time after dark, didn't he?
Just point me to the closest baths, please.
On the hall to the left, first door on your left.
I give a quick nod as I waddle in that direction.
It's nice and hot, laddie, so that way you can get rid of that waddle you have there.
I continue to waddle on.
Cold Jimmy's.
Sunflower?
Yes.
We'll get back to you after this break.
Oh, okay.
Are you tired of your friends making fun of you for being a furry? Are you tired of being a furry? Well, come over to Rosie's Not a Furry.
Yes, you are.
Because you aren't.
Sounds pretty sus to me.
Yeah.
In denial.
It doesn't sound like 100%
Why does the
guaranteed
display
right there.
have multiple furry pictures all over it?
And that squeal, come on.
I'm not a furry, okay? It's just that Clovis has me feeling some kind of way.
Do we have a Helga situation?
Helga?
Yeah, I think so.
You in his face, you hate him. You so hate him, but when he's not looking.
Yeah, you so hate him, but this is how you really feel.
Klug.
What?
Arnold.
I don't
hey,
hate
Arnold.
Clooney. I don't hate
No.
Clovis.
No. Like you're like you're not a furry, but this is how your character is currently feeling.
Yeah, towards Clooney. Clooney, look, I'm not a furry, okay? But Clooney has me feeling some kind of way.
So, Sunflower,
Yes.
you're up for the day. You're very stiff and you kind of hurt yourself, so you make yourself bound to the kitchens. Since it's really early in the morning, you do see a couple of supplies in the kitchens to make yourself something.
I already ate because brother talked to me in the morning last session.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no, it's no big deal. Sometimes I forget.
My guess she would go down there, but then she'll pause and like, what time is it? Is it too early? And she's going to debate whether or not to go to Clooney's camp to ask for those spider venom.
Bless you.
You do like start making your way, and you see two individuals make their way into the double doors of the Redwall Abbey. They pull down their cloaks to reveal that they are a male and female squirrel.
Hello?
Sunflower, is that you?
Yes. Sorry, I'm
I
kind of
haven't
messed up.
seen you since you were a babe. How have you been?
Better. Definitely better.
I understand that all too well. We have sorry for the early intrusion, but we wanted to come a little bit early in the morning so that we could surprise our little girl.
Most everybody's still asleep.
Oh, we know. We'll just sneak into the infirmary and be with our little Pete.
Did I
Don't
ever
mind us.
hear little Peach scream?
Yes, you did, actually.
She's going to pause. I think she's awake.
The wife looks up. He's up to mischief again. Well, I wonder who she takes after. Yeah.
Probably a
Honestly,
Paulus.
yes, I agree with you. Oh no, she definitely takes after me. I was quite the mischief maker when I was younger. But, well, let's just say as she takes off her tunic, I have been tamed by my children, as she reveals that she is very heavy with child, or by the size of it, children.
Peach is going to have siblings. Okay.
Yes, we wanted to be here for the births of our children. We're very excited. Peach actually doesn't know she's about to be a sister. If you'll excuse us.
Yep.
It's good to see you again, though.
Yep.
You have grown quite a bit. Are there any boys that you are talking about? And you just see the husband and is like, okay, dear, that's enough. Good day, Sunflower. I wanted to ask her about boys. And she just dragged her around the corner.
Sunflower kind of waves is like, well, I think Peaches already has a sister, but okay. And she's gonna make her way out slowly but surely out.
Okay. As you make your way out, Vince, you see a very unresponsive Opolis standing rock still in the entryway.
Is she beat red?
Yeah.
Well, normally her cream colored. She's normally cream colored, but for some odd reason, she looks like she bathed in rose petals.
Ah, I'm going to approach Rosie's character, and I go,
Paulus.
Apollos, sorry. I approach Apollos, and I just go, some good happened with Clooney? As I give you a smile.
Oh, look at the time. I should be going to sleep. Well, I better get going.
You start walking.
Vince has a big grin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She starts walking like this towards. I'm gonna post it in Discord. She starts walking like this towards the Redwall thing. She starts walking like this.
Infirmary. Not
Stiff
infirmary, but the
as a board.
room.
Walking.
I can't see anything. Give me a sec.
Look like I had a good time.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay then. Yeah, she starts walking like a robot towards the double doors of the entryway. Sunflower, you're walking out of the doors, and you do see her walking towards the doors like that, and she is definitely a darker hue of color. She's just looking directly ahead, not even blinking.
Good morning.
I am walking. I'm walking.
Do you have a fever?
What? No, I'm perfectly fine. Clean didn't kiss me in the forehead or anything.
Wait, what?
Silence.
She
Insight
runs
check.
away. Give me an insight check.
Can I try
He's using a pose.
Okay, give
Is
me
I
a
check?
Okay, give me a deception roll, but with disadvantage because you're so flushed.
Deception. Found it.
I'm going to borrow
Did I do it?
inspiration me and re-roll that.
Art inspiration herself.
You add 1d whatever to it.
Or I can
Yeah.
re-roll, I think. Is it just 1d8 or is it a re-roll?
Did I do it?
No, not yet. Again.
Oh, it's 1d8. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh my page.
Ooh, 15. Okay.
Very nice. Very.
Actually, hun.
Oh, you want me to roll for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I have transformed into Apollos. Hi, I'm Apollos. Nice to meet
No, let's not.
I don't sound like that.
you.
Oh, insulted.
Your voice acting skills need work.
I can't sound like a. I try my best. That's a natural one,
Oh.
which is perfect for this situation. She is so obviously lying about how she didn't get a kiss from Clooney that it is written all over her face. Her lip is twitching a little. She's just beet red. Like you can see it in her ears. She is blushing.
You see Sunflower's eyes narrow at you.
She's just, Apollos is just walking away. Just walking away.
Go get
Oh,
some.
look at the time. Look at the time. I better get to bed or I'm gonna get, damage. So, good night.
It's morning.
Good night.
It's morning.
Good night. She just disappears around the corner.
We'll walk back
Oh,
and
I just plopped like face first into my bed now. I'm sleeping. I'm not getting.
Okay, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Sunflower, what were you saying?
I would turn and start walking to the wall.
You see Vince just with a cheeky smile.
See her brother. Look at him. Look back at the door. Look at him again. I
just
don't
go-
know if I'm still dreaming.
No, this is real.
Ah,
Yeah, I think those two are getting a little bit more intimate.
that's scary.
I kind of find it adorable. Also, it's kind of fun to pick on Apollos to get it.
I don't
Again, the
know
cheeky
about that. She's scary. Have you seen her? Alright, tell me if it's normal for somebody's voice to change so much and their personality to flip.
True. It's not at all, but or she might just be doing that on purpose for all we know.
Each time I bring it up, she's like, "Don't worry about it," and that just makes me want to worry more.
Yeah, she is a strange one.
She's more than just a little strange. I don't know anything about her.
Well, we can eventually get her to open up to us.
Well, I gotta go get the snake venom. Would you help me carry it back?
Yeah, sure. I'll help out.
Thank you. My arms and legs are still sore.
Don't push yourself, okay? That's what my character just tells you. And, yeah.
Brother, I really don't think I'm cut out for this.
What makes you say that?
I almost died. I mean, I was no help. I did nothing but spout puns, and I can't.
Well, it seems those puns actually have effect on some of those guys. It's weird.
It distracts them. It's not like words can kill.
Actually, I think they can.
Okay.
We're in that last fight.
That last one, the guy just basically died from the last wound from somebody else. It was clear. It's just, I feel useless. I know that's not a bad thing since I know medicine and everything else. But don't tell Paula's because she really likes that freaky lizard thingy, whatever. But I don't want it to get replaced.
I understand the feeling. Gives you a bit of a hug, and Gus goes, "Don't worry, I won't let anything replace you."
Easy.
Speaking of which, you hear. Ow!
Speak of the devil, or speak of whatever,
I don't know what he is.
Can I get a nature check?
Yes.
His species is known as a dragon newt. Is a type of lizard. Dragon newts, from what you've read in histories, have a long-standing rivalry with the frogs in the Toadlands. Specifically, the dragon newts live in the swamplands near Salamandastron. Excuse me. Ow. You're a healer, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, good. My friends used to be healers, and I used to find stuff for them. And unfortunately, my friends they're sleeping. Yeah, they're sleeping for a while, and I was wondering if you needed stuff to be harvested, and you need assistance. I'm not much of a potion maker or poetess. I can't make those things. I'm not smart enough. But I can gather things.
But then you just gave us potions before?
They were made by my friends before they fell asleep.
Why aren't you asleep?
Because I was away from the village before my family was they were attacked. Unfortunately, my entire tribe is gone.
Oh.
I was away gathering ingredients for my family. If you need someone to gather ingredients for you, I'm more than happy to help. Because I don't know the first thing about these things, and he just holds up one of the poultices, pokes it.
Thank you. I don't know.
I'm sorry
what
if I made you. Sorry if I'm sorry if I came all of a sudden. I kind of overheard. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just not much of a fighter, and I just...
Not much fighter?
No.
You want to learn to fight?
She rubs her arm and then winces. I don't think I really do, but...
You want to avoid being harmed, period.
That, and she looks to her brother. I just want to protect who's I care for. It's just...
Oh, that's easy. It's easy to do. Hold second. Runs off into the fog.
What the heck?
Runs back with a book. My family had work when they were attacked by a giant bird thing.
No. I'm good.
No. Look, it's full of secrets of avoiding harm. It's healing stuff. or it's making harm.
It's a book about tonics and everything?
Yeah, that help you avoid being harmed.
I'll take a look at it. How much do I
So
owe
that
you?
was all I asked turn is that you would give me a chance to be assistant. You may not want to get out of your like a healing place where you make the stuff. So I will go out for you and get the stuff for you. That way you don't have to deal.
That's...
Well, very scary rat.
I gotta go see him.
Oh, so,
Thank you. And I probably will.
I'm sorry for everything. Truly sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just me.
Gonna be okay.
I don't know, but we'll see.
Once the big snake is gone, everything should calm down.
I've never been much scared of the snake, but she looks at her brother. There's some people that are. I just scared of...
Oh, there's actually a poultice for that in the book. Look it up.
Okay. Excuse us. I gotta go
Yeah,
get some
take your time.
ingredients.
Bye. And he just walks away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you need something?
No.
Okay. Slightly slums down after he gets disappointed, walks away.
I wait a minute or two to make sure he's really gone, and turn to my brother and be like,
footpads in the distance, just erecting a tent.
Look to my brother. He has very sharp ears. It's scary.
Strange little guy. I guess he's all right.
Hey, Ghost.
It's your turn
So
to
I heard
speak.
you want to be free.
Yes.
What you doing?
So last I remember, I'm trying to take a warm bath to remove all this alcoholic juice out of my fur.
Well, you do. It's a very nice, warm bath. Get all that gooey gunk off, and your bones start to relax. Very relaxing. Finally decide to get yourself out and get yourself dressed. Luckily for you, there is a basin beside the wash tub to where you can wash your clothes and stuff. And you decide to do so before you took a bath. Kind of soak them in, just scrub them a little bit, let them out to dry. It takes you about maybe an hour, half to do this. You eventually dry and you put them back on, you get out.
I make my way back to the tavern if I'm not seeing any issues.
But okay. You make yourself down to the eating area, and Friar Hugo looks at you with an eyebrow raised and a slight smile curled against his face. He was like, "I feel better?"
Immensely.
Oh, luckily for you, produces a tankard. There wasn't just only one in storage.
Let's try to keep
drink.
that between you and me, okay?
Aye. He hands you the tankard.
I take it, I give it a nice sniff.
It's delish.
I sip it for a taste.
It's very heavy on hops, and you can definitely taste what it tastes like. Something has caramelized in there. Very heavy on caramel and an aftertaste. Very, very sweet, but also like it feels like every aspect of like a sailor's life. It's very sweet, but not too sweet. Nice, very alcoholic. And you swear every time you sniff it, you get a fresh scent of like ocean air.
I take another satisfying sip and look over at Friar Hugo. Listen, chef.
Aye.
I'm getting a little antsy here. Where does a mercenary gotta go for some work?
Work, mercenary. I know what you could help us by doing. You could help us watch the walls. Or you could help Clooney and outside the gates. They see quite a lot of action out there.
Those are my only options. Very well. Take a large gulp of the drink, trying to finish it up.
Yeah, my apologies, but this is an abbey. The only people who actually have action-style jobs are the merchants out front. They usually offer like trade for protection while they gather stuff.
I drink till I finish my cup. Once I'm done, I place the cup back on the table in front of him and give him my thanks as I make my way outside and head over to Clooney's camp.
By the way, you don't have to add this part, Sunflower, to the stream. They ask of you if the title could be Kiss Kiss Fall in Love.
Okay. I don't mind.
Excuse me?
I don't get people asking for titles too much, so that works.
On my own stream.
You guys are horrible.
I mean, it's better than Chicky Chicky Bang Bang.
I mean, technically he's
True.
your boyfriend, so...
Dude, I would love to.
Wait, no, we're not dating. We're just really good friends.
Good friends with benefits.
Huh?
With the several winks into it.
What?
XOXO.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Again, we're cutting this all out just for the sake of her own sanity.
Yeah, Patreons only, right?
I don't have one yet set up, so...
You know what's sad about Patreon? Until recently, I thought it was exclusively like a dirty website.
Why would you think that?
I mean, there's
Because
dirty
of
stuff
the-
in Patreon.
Because the amount of friends I have who pay for Patreon stuff, but it's only stuff for like NSFW.
Oh,
What the fuck?
not safe
Yeah.
for work.
Yep. But yeah, like I have a crazy amount of friends. Until recently, I found out like creators across all spectrums do it, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I just thought it was like a purely dirty website, like OnlyFans.
no. There's a lot of DMs that do Patreons, and rewards unlock different tiers, like you unlock this monster that the DM created, and you can only get through this way. And whoever's
goodness.
rattling, please stop.
Sorry, I'll mute myself. I forgot to mute myself.
Anyway, you go out, meet Clooney, Ghost.
All right.
And you see him at his usual spot at his table, inspecting a map. You see him pointing at specific spots and talking to his generals, and you see him give orders out, snapping his paw and whipping his tail, and they go off in different directions to follow his orders.
I walk over towards the table and call out, "Hey, boss, you have any work for me?"
Actually, I could use your help on something.
I listen intensely.
I need your help with me and a couple of my men to go hunt down the remnant cheese thieves' men. Some of them decided to run. We're trying to cut them off at the source. Are you up for a little hunting?
Always.
Good. And maybe, just maybe, I'll get to see that oh so famous longsword skills that you have one more time.
I hope I don't disappoint.
Oh, please. You couldn't even compare to the disappointment I felt on a daily basis because of Cheese Thief. Let us go.
Starts leading you off.
And
That's where we're
follow.
gonna. Yep, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
It disappears.